It's you choosing not to see it because you don't want to have to actually let them go, because letting somebody go is a lot harder than what? Keeping them around. Because you actually wanted to be their friend. Now, if you didn't like them and you let them go, that's easy. You actually wanted this to work, and that's why you're keeping them around. You can't force somebody to want to be around you, but you can force yourself out of spaces that do not protect your peace. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about the differences between toleration and acceptance. So if you clicked on this video, you're having some trouble with people accepting you as you, or reading the room to see if people accept you or if they're really tolerating you. Do they really like you? I don't know. I'm here to tell you that if somebody is tolerating you, it is time to let them go. You got an Annie McPhee at home.
Then I have to go.
That person, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to be in a room with somebody that doesn't fully accept you as you? Exactly, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to teach you the signs of toleration and acceptance, because at the end of the day, and I'm going to keep it a beam with y'all, at the end of the day, if somebody doesn't fully appreciate who you are as a person, it is detrimental to your mental health, because now you're either going to do one of two things. You're going to go into a spiral like, why doesn't this person like me? It doesn't make any sense. Everybody likes me. Or you're going to go into the other spiral where you try to force them to like you by being more of whatever they are, or more of you, because like you think like, oh, it's not possible that somebody doesn't like me. Or you're going to be more of who they are and kind of change who you are. And when you change who you are, you're ruining your own life, because only one person can be you. So if you're not going to do it, who will? Exactly. So we're going to start with number one. I feel like this one is more so when it comes to like family gatherings, or if you're at like work or something. Physical presence, eye contact, or like engagement, all of these things would constitute as somebody that accepts you when they do it. So like if somebody's like, you're talking to them, they're making eye contact with you, they're like leaning in, they're engaged, they're responding, and then you have those people that are like, yeah. Sometimes people be like half turned away from you when you're talking to them. People will be on their phone while you're talking to them, like literally in the middle of a conversation, they're literally just like glued to their phone. Those are the type of people that are tolerating you, and you can see those faster than anything else that I'm about to tell you today. But those are usually the signs that somebody is tolerating you. And usually in those moments, you want to kind of end your last sentence straight off from the last portion of the convo, and then that's it. Because you can't make somebody want to talk to you. You can't make somebody be interested in what you have to say. The thing about them tolerating you is that they like the idea of you being around. Not you per se, but like having a best friend, having a good worker, having a, like if you're meeting somebody's family, their son or daughter having a girlfriend or boyfriend, they like the idea of that. They just don't like you for the idea of that. So when somebody is tolerating you, make sure you leave. This is number two. Number two is more so like families, relationships, things like that. Making a new friend, things like that. When somebody really wants to get to know you, they're like engaged. They're like, you tell them, yeah, I'm in school. They ask you what school. Then you tell them what major, and then they say, how long you plan on going, and do you want a master's? And you know, it keeps going. The conversation will keep, because they want to get to know you and what you like and what you're interested in. That's human nature. Human nature is going to make somebody want to know you. Human nature makes somebody want to talk to you when they like you. So when somebody is tolerating you, they would respond with short answers. So like they'll kind of ask you like surface level questions, but then they're cutting it off. So like they'll ask you like, are you in school? Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's it. You get the difference? So when somebody is tolerating you, but they're trying to not show it, quote unquote, because I'm telling you guys the sign, so we're gonna know for next time. But quote unquote, they're trying to like not show it. They're gonna ask you a question to make it seem as if they're engaged with you. Make it seem as if they want to get to know you. Make it seem, make it seem. But in reality, they're not doing anything at all to get to know you. They're just asking you like the bare minimum. So if somebody asks them about you, they're gonna be like, yeah, we were talking about. Y'all weren't talking about nothing. y'all barely even grazed the surface of you, to be honest. Y'all was just talking about general information. Just to say that they were engaged with you, being respectful, being, you know, polite or whatever. But at the end of the day, if somebody's tolerating you, they do not deserve to be in your presence. Because you should be 100% accepted as you are, for whoever you are, in whatever circumstance. Nobody should be tolerating you in their presence because you're a damn good person. And if they can't see that, that's their loss. You know, you can't force somebody to want to be around you, but you can force yourself out of spaces that do not protect your peace. Got you there. Number 4. So this one is the way people react to your success. Whether it be like, oh, I just graduated college, or I just got a promotion at a job, like things like that. When people are giving you like, oh, congrats, or I'm happy for you, or I love that for you, or if they're like,
I mean, that's cool and all, but this person did that, so like your thing is not that big.
Like things like that. That is how you know somebody is tolerating you. People who actually accept you, they will be your biggest cheerleader. You be like, I got a promotion. They're like, let's go out for a drink. Let's do it big. We're going all the way. You deserve this. I believed in you since day one. I told you you was gonna do it. Like those people are going to be cheering like you. They did it for you and you just accepted it. Like people who really accept you, they go all in. Like I'm not saying like everybody's gonna like, you know, pay for everything that you're doing and like get you a gift. Like I'm not saying that, but when people actually accept you, they cheer for you out loud that you did great. When people are tolerating you, they either try to downplay that success that you just had, or they're gonna give like, you know, a half-hearted like, oh, congrats. Oh, I'm glad that you got that promotion. Where's the cheering? Where's the hurrahs? They're holding it in, but not because they want to be you. It's because they don't even want to be around you. Stop letting people that are tolerating you hear your successes. But that starts with you recognizing that people are tolerating you. But those are the type of people that don't actually want to see you win. Those are the type of people that want to see you stay exactly where you're at. They don't care to see you lose, but they want to see you exactly where you're at because they don't really care if you get better. People who actually accept you want you to keep winning and keep growing and keep thriving. People who tolerate you, they couldn't care less. Let them go. Cut them off. Do it for you. We're in our do it for the plot, but make sure it aligns with the brand era. These people are not aligning with the brand. Cut them off. Oh, this one is big. Number 5, how they speak about you when other people are around and you not there. Because let me tell you, when people actually accept you, they're raving. They know you like the back of their hand. They're raving. When people are tolerating you, they act like they don't know you from a grain of salt. They act like they've never heard your name before. They be like, oh, Makita? Oh, yeah, she's cool. What makes her cool? She went to school some day and graduated some other day, and yeah. Keep in mind, they're the ones who asked you, how's school going? But like I said, surface level conversation responds into surface level responses of who you are and what they like about you. They didn't even get to know you, so how are they going to talk about you? And if they have nothing to talk about, when somebody brings you up, it's real awkward because they don't even know you. So when people are tolerating you, they do not put in the effort to rave about you in spaces that you're not in. People in my circle that I keep around do not tolerate me. They accept me. And they want to see me win. People who want to see you win, be your best self, those are the people you want around you. Not the half-hearted congrats people. Let them go. I feel like if somebody doesn't even want to say like something kind about you in a space that you're not in, that's a crazy low to go. Like I feel like, yeah, talk about me in front of my face because we're friends, but don't go behind my back and have other people thinking bad about me. Like that's low. They're going low. Now, we're not going to go as low. We're going to take it a little bit higher. But I mean, I feel like that's low. You don't think that's low? Like, and you still want to hang around them? Like, they're not even talking good things about you behind your back. That's low. Because they could have just not said anything. Like, you see? Yeah. You look a little bit desperate to be their friend, if we're being completely honest, because they don't even want to be your friend, not even talking nice about you behind your back, but you're trying to be their friend? For why? Like, but for why though? No, but like, for why? Yeah, there's no reason. Cut them off. Number 6, and this one wraps it up and brings it home. Comfort and authenticity. I will repeat, authenticity and comfort. If you cannot have a smooth sailing conversation with this person, and I'm not talking about when you're at an interview with somebody and you're just getting to know them. I'm not talking about those kinds of settings. I'm talking about you've been knowing this person for what, a month plus, 3 months plus, and they still didn't make an effort to try to get to know you on different levels. Because now I work in customer service, right? I engage with multiple different personalities every single day. Within an hour, I've seen like 50 different personalities, right? So if I'm able to authentically engage with all those different people, somebody in a month can find a way to talk to you about something. Something's gonna come up, because we all live a life and we all have similarities in those lives. And usually when you live in the same area, in the same state, there are multiple things that you can connect on, okay? So if somebody intentionally chooses to not engage with you, cut them off. If they're choosing to not look at you when you're talking, cut them off. If they're on their phone while you're talking, cut them off. If they can't talk nice about you behind your back, cut them off. Everything, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. Because there's no reason. There's no rhyme or reason as to why somebody would choose to have you around if they don't actually like you. Unless it's for their own gain, for their own benefit. And if you're not benefiting from the benefit, what are we doing? If you feel like you have to walk on eggshells, can't say certain things, can't act this way, can't, a lot of can'ts, they're tolerating you. They're tolerating you in front of your face, and you're not seeing it because you don't want to. Everything that I've mentioned today are things that you can see like that. Nothing I've mentioned today that you have to look deeper at somebody to know if they're doing this or not, if they're tolerating you or not, accepting you or not. Nothing I said was it's you choosing not to see it because you don't want to have to actually let them go, because letting somebody go is a lot harder than what? Keeping them around. Because you actually wanted to be their friend. Now, if you didn't like them and you let them go, that's easy. You actually wanted this to work, and that's why you're keeping them around. And let me tell you something. It helps you in the long run to let them go than to keep them around. It's for your mental health. It's for your own good. Do not keep people around who don't actually want to be around you, because somewhere along the lines, you're going to think that you're not good enough to be around. And that's not what we're here for. Let them go. Do it for you. Because do it for the plot. You cut them off, and now what? You're breathing again. So now because you're breathing again, you can run a little farther. And you never know where that path takes you. So I'm just saying, not to be poetic, but I mean, call me Shakespeare. Let them go. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram at Makita, MAK3DA_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse. And follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And I will see y'all in the next one. And hopefully by the time we get there, you have let go of all of the people that are tolerating you and started finding the people that accept you. But I love y'all. See y'all in the next one. Psh.